Hi, everyone, and welcome to Life Lab Podcast. Life Lab Podcast is a space where curiosity meets with conversation, a space where gist meets with depth. Normally, you would have been hearing the cool and golden voice of Glorious taking things off, but Glorious is not with us in the studio today, and she is sending warm hug and kisses to every one of us. And I personally, I am receiving that. Glorious, wherever you are, I am missing you, and I hope you are back soon. But guess what? Life Lab never stop experimenting. Life Lab never stop learning, and Life Lab never stop growing. I'll be your host for today's episode, and I won't be doing this alone. I've got an amazing and wonderful soul who will be co hosting alongside with me. His name is John, and this is the first time John is joining us as a co host on the Life Lab podcast. Welcome on board, John.
Thank you, Ayodeji. It's
Good
a
to have you in the
pleasure. It's a
studio.
pleasure to be in the studio with you,
Mm,
doing alongside with you. It's my
mm.
pleasure.
I'm actually
Uh,
glad you are here.
honestly, I'm really grateful that I'm on the show on this podcast with
Mm-hmm.
you. It's a very exciting podcast.
Don't
It's
worry.
very intellectual. It's enlightening, and God,
Don't
I don't
mention.
even know the word to use to quantify or qualify this right now.
It's
But
fine.
then, believe me, my viewers at home, you're going to enjoy this episode of
Mm,
this Life Lab podcast.
mm. And today we are discussing a topic that we feel it's a concern to everybody and everybody can relate to it. But then we are narrowing it out to a particular set of people, which are the students. So our topic for today is the pressure of comparison on campus. Yes, the pressure of comparison on campus. And I and my co-host will not be doing this. We've got two amazing and wonderful undergraduates who will be doing justice to our topic today, which is again the pressure of comparison on campus. I would implore you to sit back, relax, and watch as we dive into the conversation. This is the Life Lab podcast. Yeah. And to our wonderful guest, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good to have you on board.
I'm fine, thank you.
Hmm. So before we dive into our conversation, can we get to meet you?
Um, my name is Karaki Isaac.
Karaki Isaac. Wow.
I'm a student of Elizade University,
Where is that located?
Elamokin, Akure, Ondo State.
Oh, Elizade
Yes,
University. Oh, mm-hmm.
I'm a student of Electrical Electronics Engineering, 400 level.
You're a finalist.
No,
No, no,
5 year.
no. Okay, it's a 5 year course.
Yeah,
Yeah, a 5 year course. Good to have you on board.
thank you, sir. Good to be
Hmm.
here too.
Okay. My name is Anya Winkem Chikanirala Daniel. Justin Kim.
Oh,
You can just call
okay,
me Nkem.
okay. In came.
Nkem.
Okay, in came.
Ay,
Oh,
Nkem.
okay.
Okay. And I am a final year student studying
Mm,
ICT, Information and Communication Technology at
wow,
Crawford University
wow.
Crawford University. Where is that located?
in Igbesa.
Igbesa. Igbesa. Good to have you guys on board. Our topic for today, as you know, is the pressure of comparison on campus. The pressure of comparison on campus, because I personally have seen um, where students tend to compare themselves when it comes to grade, or when it comes to finance, or when it comes to being famous or popular on campus. But then we really want to know, what effect does this have? That is why we are bringing you guys to help us do justice to the question. And I trust you are going to do a very good job. Or John, what do you think?
Yeah, I believe they will.
Okay?
And like you said, again with the topic, pressure of comparison
Of comparison
on
on
campus.
campus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I feel it should it's more of pressure of comparison on students. I
Mm-hmm.
feel we should do it that way instead of focusing more on campus.
Okay. But
Let's
students are in the
focus.
campus.
Ah, sometimes when you say campus, it's but that aside, don't
Okay.
mind me.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Okay.
That's by the roadside.
Okay.
So let's come to you, Isaac. So my question to you now is: when you hear the word comparison, as a student, what comes to your mind? Knowing that you're in school, what comes to your mind?
Um, thank you. It's more like putting two things as
Two
if they are
things.
alike, two personals, two
Okay.
activities, as if they are alike or they are different. So it's either they are alike or they are different.
Okay. What about you, Nkem?
I think it's pressure as a
Pressure.
result of silent competition with the person you're comparing yourself with.
So, as an individual, what would you decide? What would you choose to compare yourself with your fellow students? Because I just feel, personally, I feel comparing myself with another individual is more like I'm doing myself so much harm
But
than
it
good.
happens.
Yeah, I know it does, but I feel, personally for me, I feel it affects my mental health. Personally for me. So me seeing you, I don't feel comparison. I feel, okay, you're doing something that's good. And I feel it's a bit of, I should get more of motivation from you than comparing myself to you. So as a student, how do you feel?
I think it's not intentional.
You
It's not
think
That's the
so?
word.
intentional at all.
Mhm.
Because I think it depends on your goal. If your goal is I want to do well academically, and then you see someone that is multitasking and still doing well academically, you will feel some type of way. It's just natural.
Yes.
It's not like you put your mind, I want to compare myself to this person.
But
It's natural.
it just comes like
Yeah.
it's not as if you want somebody tells you compare yourself to, yeah, people say compare yourself to this person, but everybody wants to be the best person in the class. Everybody wants to be the best person in the society. And then you're
Yeah,
not that person.
but you know, sometimes, in fact, oftentimes, let's go back to the background now before going to the institution, family. You know, sometimes when you're with your parents and back in secondary school or primary school, when you come home with a lower grade and you take it home and your parents see your result, and the next thing they do is the next thing they do to you is, can't you be the first in your class? Can't you be this? You know,
True.
sometimes all of those things, like you said, is sometimes not intentional. Sometimes some of these things happen unconsciously. I feel going backwards, the background of all of this thing boils down to the parents. So most times when the parents tend to try and compare you with your colleagues, somehow, some ways, it affects you as an individual. By the time you get to the institution, all of these things already, I don't know the word to use. I'm actually looking for the right word to use right now. Is all already in you. It's more like, I wouldn't use the word trauma.
Yeah.
Mm.
Trauma
It's
is
already
fine.
inculcated in you. So I feel, oh,
But
sorry.
for me, I'm like comparison. Is it? Yeah, I've heard people when they say comparison is a thief or is a killer of joy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
But then when I'm comparing myself based on good standards, is that also comparison, or is there another word for that?
It's, it's also
It's still
comparison
comparison.
because
Is
if
it?
But is it not
yes,
a positive comparison?
it can
It
be,
is.
but just
That
you
one
just
breeds
So I feel we need
motivation
to differentiate between positive comparison and
and
negative
negative. Yeah.
comparison.
I don't I
So,
don't think you can differentiate positive or negative. It just depends on the person.
You
but
can
don't,
though.
sorry. Don't let us confuse comparison with you're getting motivation for something. I think we have to make it clear. You see something, you mentioned positive comparison. I don't think there's anything called positive or negative comparison. Comparison is comparison. I don't know if I'm not trying to debunk
Okay,
or
John, let me ask you, have you ever compared yourself with anybody before?
I see no reason why I need to compare myself with anybody.
So you've
No, I don't know.
never compared yourself with anybody.
Like I said, I see no reason why I should. Better still, I look up to the person I want to be like.
Okay, let me
It's more
ask
of a motivation.
Isaac
I feel
and
it as a motivation, not
Inkem, have you
comparison.
ever compared yourself with anybody?
I have.
Yes, I have a lot of times.
Why?
It's not just because you want to do it. Just look back and see that, oh, this person is started together, so ahead. You're not like you just want to do it. It's just like, oh, person tells you, oh, I'm in this place at this point. You're like, okay, and then you go back and think, shouldn't I be there?
Then what are you
Shouldn't
doing
I
to
be
That
there?
means
yourself?
it is a constant factor that we cannot remove from everybody's life.
Shouldn't I be
Comparison
there?
is there
Yeah.
every day.
It's not like you just say that, oh, I want to compare myself. It's just like, oh, like you said, your parents. You did not tell your parents to do it. You just
No,
come
I
home
just
and
give an insight, not my parents.
okay, yes. You don't tell your parents.
No, no.
Yeah.
I just give
But
an
you don't
insight.
tell
I
your
believe it happens to everybody.
okay,
Sorry.
but let's just
Yeah.
not even use our parents. Let's use our lecturers, our teachers in
Yeah.
secondary school. They come
Yeah.
and tell you, oh, this class, let's say you're in class A, class B gets better grades than class A.
Yeah.
And they're comparing the two classes. It's normal. It's in everyday life.
But you know
That's
that
it.
that is the lecturer comparison, not you as an individual. We're talking about you as a student. Now, you comparing yourself with okay, now just like let's take our parents for example and take the likes of Femi Otedola and Dangote. You as a child, sometimes when you look at your parents and you need some things and they don't give you that thing, you be like, yeah, person no be or Otedola no be person.
Done.
Now that is you comparing, not your father comparing. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from.
That is why I am saying it is factored into our everyday life. Can we do without comparing ourselves?
No.
No, we can't. Let's just put like the same person, your father. If you ask your father, and then your father perhaps might be driving on his probably Lexus and see a Mercedes Benz pass, he's going to look at it and like, I like this car. I want to have
He,
it.
he likes the car, but he's actually not comparing.
It's in a
It's still
Lexus.
No,
It's still
no,
comparison.
comparing.
no.
As long
I
as
don't
you're
think you're
putting two
getting
things I
yourself.
I'm-
like,
It's still
I'm getting-
comparison.
as
It's
long as you're
just you're
putting two things I like and you're trying to differentiate it and trying
yes.
to look
There's
at
a
it from one place,
difference.
it's comparison.
Mm.
Okay. Now, is compared to the age before social media and now that we have social media, has it gotten worse than it used to be before?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because you're not just seeing the person alone. Even when you're alone and you're on your phone, the person is going to pop up, or
Yeah.
a situation will pop up.
Guess what came to my mind now?
Yeah.
When you were in secondary school and you are doing your VS, your variety service, you are passing out, there was this song we used to sing, God be with you till we meet again. During my time, it was, no, not during my time, during the time of people who were older than I am, it was sincere and genuine. Because honestly speaking, they would not see themselves again. As they are leaving the school that year, they might not get to see themselves again.
True.
So for them to compare on social media was very difficult because there was no age of social media then. But during our own time, as I dey sing God be with you till we meet again, we are seeing ourselves on Facebook. So I'm seeing the school you are entering into. We did jump at the same time and you are posting online that, okay, I scored this and this online. If you are in the US, you are posting. So me that I'm still in Nigeria, there's
I'm
no
looking
way
at the post.
there'll still be this
You feel some
comparison
type
with them.
of way.
Especially
No
if
be that poor with this. We gotta go secondary school now. Oh, that poor is.
Okay, go on.
So there's no way. I feel these are things that happens in our everyday life, and just like they said, the age in which we are now, it has gotten worse, or it is getting worse. That we tend to compare ourselves each and every day. So I don't know. Maybe there are people who are listening, and they might just feel like, okay,
Mhm.
this is it. But our students saying that they are Gen Z, so I would have actually love to hear from people like how was it during before social media
Media,
age?
yeah.
I was comparison for them before now that we are in the social media age.
Okay, before you take that, I would also like to ask. You made mention of when you say your friend doing well, you feel I'm trying to get the word to use right now. But where I'm going to is when you see a friend doing very well and you're not there yet, how do you feel? How does that make you feel?
uh, it depends on me personally.
Yeah.
Beginning part of my life, I never used to really care. Whatever you do, just carry on with what you're doing.
So
carry on with what you're doing.
in some ways, or it's somehow, have you ever going back to the word comparison? Now you said you really don't care. Has there been any point whereby you literally compared yourself with those folks?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
But you just don't give a damn.
I started
Okay.
I started caring because I needed to, but then
Why?
I needed to because it was at first it was a good motivation, but over time it became bad until somebody actually told me that, oh, you're heading the wrong direction. This is supposed to be a positive thing, but then when you are like, now I'm going to use an example. Let's just say, oh, it's a person who you think you're in the same level with, but then
Yeah.
you get to talk to the person. The person is taking so many classes,
Mhm.
like she said,
Yes.
in so many clubs and is multitasking, and you're like, oh, we know they're the same level,
Mhm.
and then you are now doing the same thing, to trying to enter so many clubs, trying to volunteer the same thing.
But wouldn't that,
You're
wouldn't that
crying. You're
affect you
exactly that's what the person is telling me now, and then you might
Well-
think, oh, I need to work to get that thing, but bro, you are not. You are killing yourself. And the thing about it is that people will tell you their highlights. So
Yeah, it's true.
on Instagram, people just post their highs. Then nobody posts their lows.
Hellos, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, sure.
So it's just like nobody know. You never know what the person is going through to get it. Person just telling you, oh, I'm in this club and I'm sitting at this thing.
Mhm.
Or you
So
don't even know the advantage the person
person
has
has.
that
Maybe the
you don't have.
person probably has somebody handling their social media
Mhm.
account, and you're trying to do it, trying to manage your education. So it's tough.
So how about you? What's your take
Um,
on this?
I think I cannot avoid comparison because I'm amongst several people and they are going through life differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to compare my own goals with their own. Although to me, sometimes it's like motivation. You
That's the
understand? When I
word.
go on LinkedIn and then I see, this person has done this person has gotten the certificate, this person has
That
gotten
LinkedIn
this.
space
Ah,
is another
God, I
discussion
just
for another day.
that thing is toxic.
Hmm.
Jesus.
Well, not really
Toxic?
toxic.
Nah.
Not toxic.
Sometimes I
Not
just close
toxic.
it.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay.
Okay.
Go on.
And I think you said something about they will just post their highlights on LinkedIn. That's what they do. They'll just be posting their highlights. You
LinkedIn, not
understand?
Instagram.
Yes, LinkedIn, academic highlights, your entrepreneur, whatever it is you do. You just post that. So they don't mostly post, I had this sleepless night. Or sometimes they post it. You understand? But most times, what you just come across is, I got this certificate. I just got this job. I just got this. I just got that. And you be like, and I'm just here. If I feel pressured, I'll either just leave this place or I'll take it as a
What to
motivation.
be will be.
Exactly.
What
I
to be
can't
will
kill
be.
Like you said,
myself.
Like,
he doesn't care.
what is
Can't kill
the
myself.
so I want to ask Isaac, does our campus system, the way it is built, does it contribute to this comparison of a thing, and how?
Yes, it does. Like, yes, because different schools actually have different hostels for different sets of people. Like,
Different hostels for
yes,
different people.
yes, the amount of money you pay, you get to enter this hostel. The amount of money you pay,
Seriously?
yeah, they
But I
get
was
to,
thinking this thing happens outside of school.
it does
So
happen.
as a student, my parents must work hard to pay a certain amount of money
Yeah.
for me to have a roof over my head.
No,
And I
not
have
a-
a friend. No, like I have a friend
Yeah.
who is not living up to the standard of my hostel.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Special hostel for special people.
yes.
And
For
yes.
Wow.
They're not
yes, and then
special.
it's not even for
Oh,
schools
boy.
that are not like that. It is more about the clothes, the
No, I think almost
phones.
every school, even in federal universities too, the lodges. You look at somebody's lodges looking, and then this other person's lodge is looking glamorous.
Okay, let's leave the campus. What about grades?
Grades.
At
Okay.
least campuses does
Mm.
not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me give this example. During the convocation, the last year convocation, I attended it. And after they called the first class students, they said, and others,
With an others.
and others.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, and others.
yeah.
But the funny thing is that like that others, they make them in life pass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Most times,
Yeah, it happens. Grades.
So
It is key. Everybody wants to get them grades. I want to get them grades. And then if you are an A-class student, sometimes when you check your results and then you see another person with a B kind of student and the person is telling you, person probably looking, what have I not done? What have I not this? What have I done? And then sometimes you now have to downplay your result, like, the course is not that hard now. It's just nobody say I actually read for because you don't want to like put the person in the place where the person have to lose. Because
mm,
when you start comparing yourself, you're lost.
I have a friend like that. That friend is always passing his exams. And when he sees someone else fail, he'll be like, guy, no worry now. Why you stop yourself? Now, Uma be they do F4 before. Now, Uma be, no worry now. No worry. You go do well. But him, that F will not reach him. But you, he knows how to console you to a point whereby you feel like, well, you try again next year. See, but the opposite will have extra year. Like,
all right. So let me ask Akem. Akem, what is the funniest thing you've done to? What's the funniest thing you've done to try and measure up with some of your colleagues you tend to compare yourself with? What's the funniest thing?
I'm not going to say academics because I think I'm doing okay academically.
No,
even though,
I
yes,
don't
they
know.
are.
I mean,
I know
Mm.
all round.
I'm just saying. So I think I would use maybe relationship wise.
Okay.
You see these ones be like, I keep still not gotten a boyfriend. I keep still not this. I keep still not.
like
And
you've
I'm
still
like,
not gotten a boyfriend.
yes, like I
Still
said,
not.
this.
Tell me,
I'm different.
you've still not gotten
a
a boy.
boyfriend.
Still not got
You talk
it.
to someone from secondary school,
come
the
on.
same thing. So that period it was just like everybody around me was just saying the same thing. I was like, what's going on? What happened?
So what do you do when you?
So
what
you
do
went
What was
to
the
get
thing?
a
I was
boyfriend?
stupid at that time. I was like, let me try getting to know this person.
Wow.
And then I was like, Omo,
Is that
It's
so-
not
know,
working.
it's not
Wow.
for me at all. And I was like, I'm not going to let peer pressure
Mm.
make me do what I don't
Don't
want
want to
because
do.
I
But
beg.
someday, if
Cool.
care is not taken, you might want to be pressurized.
And when I reach that stage, for now, let me focus
Value
on
start preparing
academics.
for that because if you start seeing your
Now
mates,
he's
See, now
doing,
you're
he's
pressuring
doing,
me.
he's
Oh.
pressuring.
You're pressuring
yeah, I
me.
don't pressure you. I don't pressure you.
All right,
Isaac,
Isaac, what's your take on this?
The funniest one I've ever done is probably try to quit my parents in a tight space that my parents actually started like coming back at me and like, we have done a lot for you now. And then I went to secondary school in which like everybody was rich. Like if you
Hey.
try to compare yourself with people, you're going to try and cash out. So I did not know this as a JS1, JS2 student. So then some people get to travel, go on tour, like a travel tour in summer, and then come back with so many things, and they are showing you. And then you are like, okay, no, we'll meet them break, and then no man to get this, no man to get this, no man to get it. And then they are getting it, and then the list never just ends.
So
And
how
then-
do you manage this? Because there's this guy I listened to, and he said the school he went to, children of top people are in the school. Like people were telling him that I'm tired on going on holiday in the US. He was saying, you are tired of going on holiday. Me.
We can mention few
Like-
institutions.
And the
It
guy is
was a
doing well
compliment.
today because he was able
Yeah.
to manage that situation. But on the flip side, there's so many people that they don't know how to manage that.
Manage it.
When you tell me, Deji, I just bought this iPhone 17 and I'm using my iPhone 8, I'll be like, Isaac, how you take get money by iPhone 17? By how much you must make this money? Then I am on the road to making the money, not knowing how you got your money.
Yeah.
So how do we manage this as a student? Or what advice would you
Would you
give to
give?
manage this as a student?
And
Inkem.
Hey. Hey. See, just ghost.
Ghost.
Yes. Just
Ghost.
don't think of anything.
I can't ghost my friend Isaac.
You ghost them when it comes to some conversation. When they start the conversation, just go like this.
Good now.
You're not hearing anything. If you can't, if your mind is still so focused on
But
that
how
then,
easy-
conversation.
but
how
then
easy- how
when they
easy
try
it
to
is.
drag you into the conversation, what do you do?
Isaac is
Because
my
you can't
friend.
be in the midst of.
Yes, now I can't be in the
Your
midst of my
guys
friends
and-
and
Come on.
Then you're the one that's allowing the pressure now.
How? How so? But
personally-
they're your friends.
Everybody's, and no friend will want to come and be pressure. You'll be like, I
No,
no pressure me.
It,
oh.
it
They
might not be
pressure
their
me."
intentions. Oh.
Yeah.
True.
It might not be their intention. It's just a genuine conversations they're
True,
having.
true.
But then you find yourself in the midst. How then do you handle the situation?
You tell them what you have done too. Exact. That's what happened to me.
what if you've done anything?
You have not done it, but like you did
I
something.
like that.
You did something.
Like aura for aura. You tell me
Yeah,
to
nah.
do-
You
I
don't
tell
dis-
you-
you told
What
me.
you do-
You told me. Oh, I went to the UK in the summer. I went to UK. You tell them. Oh, this is
I
what I
went
do with my
to-
family in the summer. And then people like that, when they get that kind of, if they are doing it on purpose, then they feel rejected. But if they're not doing it on purpose, they tend to listen. Oh,
Really?
What if I've gone to Ajibogun?
yes. Then they're like, what have you done? And then because somebody's best, your best now,
Mhm,
you're
could
comparing
be
to
somebody's.
somebody's best. Your
Mm.
best is not looking like the less.
Mm-hmm.
If you try and portray yourself to like their level and then you are on your own, you're like, this is my race. Everybody has their own race, and then you try
Yes.
to portray yourself the best. You actually listen, you tell them, oh, in school, I tell you, oh, we got this iPhone. I'm using my iPhone. Last, this
But
is the
Munu,
Apple.
like iPhone pass iPhone.
iPhone pass iPhone. But
Eh.
at one point,
Imagine using iPhone 7.
7,
My friend is using iPhone,
iPhone
17.
16, and you guys are working together.
Eh,
If funny how if they ask you, oh, are you what phone are you using? You say you're using an iPhone 6, and then you're like, oh, what phone are you using? iPhone 17. As much as you're proud about it, nobody can beat you on it.
and I'm proud. How do you? Hi.
How do you portray it? How do you
Eh,
bring the
eh.
pride? It
Because
is-
the level and the status of where you are, logically, is not like is low
Low.
compared to this person.
you just
So subconsciously, I just feel it just happens that okay, and we tend to console ourselves with all will be well,
Yeah. I think
but
you
it's
just,
all really well. Will all really be well?
all will be well if you think about it like I'm on my
Mm.
I'm on my race. Like if this look at it like this now. Somebody who is lame, cannot walk, wants to walk. Somebody that is walking wants to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Somebody that is riding a bike wants to ride a car. Somebody that is riding a car
Now,
wants to
there's
ride
always a higher.
there's always a
Yeah.
higher thing. So if you are trying to money never finish. Like if you give
Yeah.
somebody 1 million naira now,
Mhm.
it's going to finish it in next
But
one
give me
day.
that 1 million first.
But then that's just the thing. Just need to think that I'm on my race. Like I said, I'm running this thing on my own. This
Mhm.
person, hurdles might be there for the person
Mhm.
that are there for the person in the future. My hurdles are now. If I skip them well, focusing only on myself, you pass them. When the person else comes and they're like, Alpha, doing my own time, I pass them. So it's just about your mentality, about how you think that, I'm the best version of myself.
Mentality. Thank you very much,
I've learned
Isaac.
something new.
I feel we are going to talk more in the second part of this topic. There's definitely going to be episode 2.
Yeah.
Wow and wow. You can attest to the fact that this is a wonderful conversation. And a big thanks to our guests for giving
Mhm.
their honest opinion. Ah,
Yeah.
there will always be comparison
Yes, they
at one
will.
point or the other. But your strength lies in how you know how to grow out of that comparison. Like Isaac said, aura for aura. Yes,
Mm.
there's going to be the second part to this, and I implore you to look out or watch out and watch the episode of this. Until then, I remain your host, Ayodeji. I know. See you in the next episode.